This is the Wizard News. As part of the Biden administration's government-wide initiative to give criminals a second chance, a federal agency plans to eliminate restrictions that prevent convicted felons from conducting investigations that often lead the Department of Justice, DOJ, to take legal action. It involves fair housing testers who help federal authorities gather evidence of bias and discrimination by going undercover in housing transactions that can expose wrongdoing. Housing testers play a key role in government housing probes, and they are supposed to be carefully vetted. The Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, wants to remove existing criminal conviction regulations for fair housing testers to make its programs as inclusive as possible for people with criminal records. The agency proposes eliminating the restrictions for Fair Housing Initiatives Program grantees and Fair Housing Assistance Program agencies that forbid FHIP and FHAP recipients from using fair housing testers with prior felony convictions or convictions of crimes involving fraud or perjury. The proposed rule will ensure that HUD can fully investigate criminal background screening policies that are potentially discriminatory under federal civil rights laws by using testers with actual criminal backgrounds. The DOJ's Civil Rights Division uses information gathered by fair housing testers to enforce the Fair Housing Act, which prohibits discrimination based on race, color, religion, national origin, sexual orientation and gender identity, disability, and familial status. In cases where investigations yield evidence of a pattern or practice of illegal housing discrimination, federal prosecutors file lawsuits. Since 1992, the DOJ has resolved 111 cases with evidence directly generated from the Fair Housing Testing Program. It has led to the recovery of more than $15.3 million, including over $2.3 million in civil penalties and north of $13 million in other damages. The vast majority of testing cases filed to date are based on testing evidence that involved allegations of agents misrepresenting the availability of rental units or offering different terms and conditions based on race and/or national origin and/or familial status, according to the DOJ. Allowing convicted criminals to participate in federal housing investigations are part of a broader push by the Biden administration to help people who were formerly incarcerated re-enter society. Because of significant barriers to employment, economic stability, and successful re-entry into society, nearly 75% of people who were formerly incarcerated are still unemployed a year after being released. Source: Judicial Watch, November 6, 2023.
my hands in your embrace and held them in a loving place that melted me in your sweet sound. You said my name 1,000 ways and opened up my misplaced days to loving you. You're every part within my heart. It's every little bit so sweet and new in your own sweet way. Your kisses are all too soon. I want to stay beneath the moon with you in your own sweet way.